Okay, so we're going to have a quick look now at developing word banks, sometimes called semantic fields, for describing a picture. Although, bear in mind that this could actually be used to describe anything. It could be used to describe a prompt, because it's all about your first responses to the picture. You could equally be describing your first responses to a sentence or a phrase or a poem or anything really. But we're going to start with a picture because it's quite a nice, easy one to do. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to look at the picture and think about what I can see. Well, we can see it's weed covered, overgrown, gate is hidden, grey stone pillars. I think we could even go as far as to say this is abandoned. So we've got some brief descriptions of what I can see right now. So we're going to use this as a springboard, and you can use a thesaurus or you can use your own sort of knowledge of vocabulary to deal with this. So the first one I'm going to look at is that weed covered. I'm just going to think if there's a better way I can describe that. So let's have a quick look at this thesaurus here. Covered. Camouflage, concealed, surfaced, overlaid, lidded, sheltered, wrapped, closed, enclosed. I'm going to go with concealed. The reason why I'm going to go with concealed is because it looks kind of hidden to me, really. So, concealed. Concealed by weeds. Now, if I was describing this picture, I could start to think about turning that into a metaphor now. So I could go with the weed-covered gates. The weed-covered gates concealed by a shroud of green. That's not fantastic, but it will do to start with. And you can see there the link between me picking up the weed-covered aspect, looking up synonyms, looking up words that mean the same as covered, thinking about, okay, concealed. And then I'm starting to turn it into a description here as well. So I'm going, the weed-covered gates concealed by a shroud of green. So we're using some metaphor there, and we're developing that. So let's start with the next one, overgrown. If you'd like, you can always pause this video and just make some notes and jot them down as we go through and see what your metaphors and similes wind up like compared to mine. So, overgrown. Let's have a look. Overgrown. Dense, lush, colossal, rank, huge, jungly. Oh, I like that. I can turn that into one straight away, really, can't I? And dense. So, jungly, dense foliage. There we go. Got a nice descriptive text there. Where did I get foliage from? I got foliage from my own knowledge of vocabulary. It's another way of describing plant life. A gate is hidden. Well, I want a better word than hidden there, really, don't I? So, let's have a look. Secluded. I like secluded. Buried. Covert. Undisclosed. Unknown. Shrouded. I can't really use concealed again, can I? Disguised. I'm going to go with disguised. The gate disguised by. And then we can draw one of these. So we could even use this there. The gate disguised by jungly, dense foliage. And instantly that's a lot better than saying, well, it's overgrown and the gate is hidden. Grey stone pillars. So look, grey somber. I like somber. Drab. I'm going to go with drab. And last one, abandoned. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm going to go with deserted, unoccupied. Forgotten, I think is probably a better one. So instantly we can use these words here, that middle column and that bit there, to start building up a description, and we can sort of jumble them all together a bit really. So we could, if we were describing this picture, we could say the drab So, instantly, we have got a nice descriptive sentence there to describe this gatehouse, this little gate here. And we've done all that just from jotting down immediately what we can see, having a look at the thesaurus, coming up with small words, turning them into metaphors and descriptive language, and then just writing it down and mixing and matching. So you'll have an opportunity to do things like this later on this week.